rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up and they gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
And we're live. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good. Surprise, huh?
Yeah, I was rocking out. What's going on?
Yeah.
Good
Welcome. Good to see you.
to see you too, man. So I'm just pulling up YouTube at the same time, trying to get everything lined up here. I wasn't ready. I was like, oh, well, it's that time. Oh boy. Roger's been off the air. Yeah.
That's how I feel. It's only like 30 minutes early. I'm 30 minutes early.
It's crazy, man. How's life been?
Good. Busy, you know.
Good, man. Busy's good though, man, you know. Sit around too long and not doing it's not something to do, and man, you go crazy. You know? I don't know what that's like anymore, but I know it's true. Oh boy.
Thank you again, Doris, for the raid. Much appreciated.
Who's that?
Doris Wrestling Fanatics.
Jimmy C's old lady.
Joseph Grill finally home from work.
Who's that? Joseph who? What? Grohl? Joseph! You handsome son of a gun. Let's see. Here we go. I gotta get the comments up here. All right, I see it now. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Ooh-ba-doo-ba-doo. So what's up, man? Let's. Is Doris coming up here or what? What's going on? She gonna come up here when she's done? She done?
I don't
Who
know.
the fuck is that upstairs? What are you talking about, Joseph? Grohl. What do you do with that guy, huh? The Joseph Grohl guy. I'm just saying. Oh boy. There it is. I popped out this chat window so I can put up on the screen. All right, I'm better now. I'm doing all right. All right. I got windows open over here, windows open over here. I'm playing video games. I'm doing crazy over here.
That's how I feel right now.
You know, all kinds of stuff going on. Oh boy. Oh shit. Getting into the thick of it here, buddy. Oh man, what did I do?
We all missed him.
Miss you guys, man. I do. It's not easy, but needed to happen.
So I don't know what to do. This seems so weird being done half hour early.
What do you mean? Is it only 10:30? Oh shit! I didn't realize how early it was, and that's why I took it by surprise because all of a sudden, yeah. See, they said they were just going to do whatever, you know, but I guess we saw that this week. That's really strange. Well, let's. I don't know. Do you know if Doris is coming?
She should be coming up.
All right. Well, we'll wait for Doris then. You know, let's just sit here. We could talk about knitting mittens for kittens if you want. Well, while we wait for Miss Doris. Miss
We should probably let
Doris.
the dogs out doing this and that.
This and that. Yeah. You gotta let the dogs out. All right. You gotta go slop Jimmy. Where's Jimmy at these days? You throw a bowl of gruel in front of Jimmy so he can start up a stream or something. Jimmy coming up here? James better have watched Raw if he wants to go on panel. That's all I got to say. You hear me, James? I know he's listening. Jimmy. He's dirty son of a bitch. Oh, man. Sorry. I'm getting attacked by way too much shit in this video game. That's okay. Hoi. Oh, happy thoughts.
Joseph Grohl should come on panel. I'm gonna send you a link.
Joseph Grohl, you handsome son bitch. Come up on the panel right now. What the hell am I singing? Oh, I can't sing. Oh, boy. It's crazy.
Right.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Up there? Oh, no. Back here. There it is. I found it. On the computer. Oh, boy. I shut this fucking light off. Anyways, I'd much rather be like this. What is this? Oh, man. This guy won't stop harassing me.
Sorry.
Jeez.
So while we wait for Doris, what did you think about last week? Did you enjoy it? Thoughts, views, opinions?
Last week? Oof. Oh, I got a lot to talk about with all that. Let's see. First of all, I was disappointed. As a fan, I was disappointed. As an adult, as a career person, as a businessman, not disappointed because at the end of the day, what the fuck is happening? Hold on, man. I'm getting my ass kicked. I just died. I just wasn't paying attention. It's okay. Anyway, I understand why they did it. I understand why they did everything they did. I get it. I knew when I stopped watching that show, I was like, oh man, that was like a corporate fucking bullshit show. That's what it was. So for wrestling fans, it wasn't that great. And you get to see a bunch of old fucking wrestlers that are half crippled sitting in the crowd. Oh hey, you know. Surprised fucking old Hacksaw Jim Saw wasn't there. Anyway, maybe he was. Maybe I missed him. Anyway, it was just okay for me. It was just okay. Was it 4 matches, I think, right? In 3 hours?
4 matches.
Oh, yeah, it just was okay. You know? I could have taken a return from anybody instead of The Undertaker right now. And I love The Undertaker. Fuck, I mean, I'm a wrestling fan. Who doesn't love The Undertaker? If you're a wrestling fan, I'm sure there's plenty of people who don't actually. Yeah, I mean, like the majority of wrestling fans really like The Undertaker. I would say. Maybe I'm just fucking shooting in the dark. But either way, it's The Undertaker, bro. And, and the reason why they did it is smart, because if a bunch of casual fans who don't normally watch wrestling are tuning in just because it's on Netflix and they want to hook them, they have them come back and tune in again, they got to give them something they're going to be familiar with. And The Undertaker is, it's funny. Hogan used to call Hogan the Icon, Hulk Hogan, or whatever the hell was they called. I think it was the Icon, right? When he was in WCW, I think he became the Icon, whatever it was. Anyway, but that's icon status. Really is, that's what Undertaker's at too. There's certain guys who are just like, the general public knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all right. So I'll give you a good example. Well, I don't know if it's a good example. It's an example. So, I don't know if you watch Squid Games or not, but I've never seen Squid Games, right? So I couldn't tell you.
I want to now with Netflix. I mean, I'm already watching. Yep, folks, I'm watching Netflix right now. After this done, I'm gonna go and get ready for bed.
Are you watching the Taylor Swift show, or?
I'm actually watching Emily in Paradise.
All right.
I'm sorry, Emily in Paris. It's basically a chick flick movie.
Cool. Hey man, whatever, man. Everybody likes different things, so it's fine.
But Squid Games is on my list of movies to watch.
So like Squid Games, Game of Thrones, right? We'll talk about those two things. To reach icon status, someone who doesn't watch your program would still understand who you are. So I know people that don't watch wrestling, never have, but they know that there's a man out there called The Undertaker. They know there's a man out there called Hulk Hogan, The Rock, John Cena. These people transcend in different areas, I couldn't tell you the name of one character on Game of Thrones. I could give a fuck less about that show. I could same with Squid Games. Nope. Don't give a fuck to watch it. Never probably will, but so that's the way. So I talk about iconic. When I'm talking about people that are icons or whatever. That's, is that Doris? Yeah,
no.
It's not.
Do you want me to push you back down? That way you can fix your hair?
No.
Excuse me. How's Doris doing?
She's on her phone.
Doris, she's out. She left. Well, forget that I asked how you're doing then, Doris. It's fine. Excuse me. Yeah,
I hit the back button.
Oh.
By accident.
Oh, man.
So how have you been, Tony?
I've been all right. I'm hanging in, It's all right.
Yeah.
Can't complain. I mean, I could, but,
Very good.
How's everything going with you and Mr. James C?
Good.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
God, I'm like blind. The screen's so small.
I'm surprised you're on your phone.
Yeah. So I have stitchers on my thigh, like right where I sit. So my office chair was killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your cat?
Yes.
Stitches? No, you said stitches?
Stitches, yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. At least you have a nice, cool cat now. That's good.
Hey, look who's here, Doris.
Who is it? Oh, fucking Nightbot.
Oh, yeah, I know. He came right as I was ending my thingy. He's like, I thought I told you I was working.
Yeah, I called him out. I was like, Mama Doris misses you. Mama Doris is looking for you. Like, get your butt over there.
Kept calling his name. We were doing the call out and he never showed up, Joseph.
Fuck. Oh, there it is.
So I don't know what to do.
Oh,
I'm really thrown off tonight.
this
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to end it. The ending, you know, it's only 10:50 right now. I'm live. I was gonna say, I heard Doris say, "We'll wait till he goes live." I'm thinking, I only got 30 more minutes. Should I just wait till 11 o'clock?
No.
I could have took a shower and come back here all clean and fresh.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a leak.
I could have done that.
You take good. I got pee. You mind? Mind if I pee?
Go right ahead, Tony. You can go.
Is that accepted in these parts? Just have to go pee for no reason. It's acceptable. Yeah. Right. Well, if it is, then I'm gonna go pee. I'll see you when I'm done peeing. I don't want you to talk about how I'm peeing while I'm gone either. So.
Do you pee loud, Tony?
Damn it, Doris. I was trying to leave and go pee and it called me back. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's falling from a height, so it's going to be some noise. Unless you can unless you can really aim it and hit the side of the bowl good. All depends on the bowl. Like I got a bowl, it's a big bowl. You know, I can side stream that motherfucker silently, even though I'm in the room. You know? You're over there, you're stacking cans on the shelves and weighing yourself in the pantry, and I'm in the bathroom taking a leak. You have no idea. Don't even know I'm there to sneak in, drop a fucking pee on the side of the porcelain, slides right down into the water like a cascading young little wave.
It sounds like you've experimented with this.
And then you flush. You know, it's beautiful. I'll be back. I'm going to go try this now.
All right, go try it. Let us know how it goes.
All right. N.O.R.A. Do you pee on the side of the bowl, man? Yeah, me too.
Don't hit the rim. Mr. Squirrel will be mad.
Anyways, hi.
Oh, Jesus. So how was your week, N.O.R.A?
Good. It's only Monday.
I know, but I haven't seen you since last Monday.
Good.
So it's been a week.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yep. Oh, shit. But yeah. I thought Raw was all right. Penta was good.
Right.
That match was really good. Joseph, you're going to have to go back and watch it.
Let's see here.
And your new girl, we decided your new girl should be Lyra Valkyria because she goes, woo, woo.
Right.
And she's the new women's intercontinental champion. Yep, yep. I can't see the chat, so. It's weird that StreamYards don't show the chat when you're on your phone.
It should.
I love Myra. She's the way. I was at work. Guess what I was doing? What? Joseph, what?
Watching Raw on his phone.
You were doing moves. I bet he was wooing. I was doing N.O.R.A. watching the trains. Aw. You were watching N.O.R.A.'s trains.
Mm-hmm. So how many matches do we have tonight? 3?
I think so. There weren't a whole lot. We had the Penta one. We had Sheamus. We had the women's intercontinental title match.
We had Chad Gable versus Penta.
Yeah. There was a street fight. There really didn't seem like there was a whole lot of matches. I mean, it was only 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Right?
1 week, 3 hours. Next week, 2 hours.
Yep. You're going to have to start doing it time to be determined.
Well, that's why I was thinking. I'm thinking maybe just have Laura Doris go live until 11 o'clock.
I could do that.
You know.
If it ends early, stay live till 11.
I mean, I don't know how you feel. I mean, I don't know. This is all new to me.
I know. I was like, should I stay live? Or is N.O.R.A going to go live now?
If I could stay live 24/7, I don't know. I don't know. The only way I could stay live for 24/7 if there was an AI N.O.R.A. And I'm not an AI. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm a human.
We could have Joseph go live for 30 minutes.
Right?
Woo!
Overall, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there were any other matches.
Chad versus Penta was Rod Zappa.
Right? Because we saw Sheamus, Penta and Gable. The CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, fucking Seth Rollins. That took like 15 minutes. Then the Jey Uso got the one. Janice got into it with Breaker. Yeah, I think we did only see like 3 or 4 matches.
So we got the Intercontinental Championship.
It was 4, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm eating some nuts.
Eating nuts. Very nice.
Miz versus Sammy.
All right, I almost forgot about that one. I mean, it was a good show. It was just kind of uneventful, other than the Penta debut.
What'd you think of the opening segment? CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre.
Usually the first 30 minutes of the opening I like.
Right? I mean, it's the Rumble season, so we're going to start seeing people opening up the shows, entering the Royal Rumble. And
yeah, I don't remember it being so many people like declaring as much as they're doing this year. They're really making a big deal about it, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of cool, but not bad.
Yeah.
So we have LA Knight, John Cena, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men.
Yeah, we'll have a few from NXT. We always do. There'll probably be like 5 or 6 from them.
Correction, Nia Jax. So that's 8.
The women's one, I mean, I think the surprises are going to be all we expect: the Charlotte Flair, the Becky Lynch,
So
maybe Alexa Bliss. No, Joseph, it's going to be on Peacock. They're keeping the pay-per-views on Peacock.
So when you have Netflix running, well, you can get in Peacock too, Joseph. You already got Netflix. You told me that. Get Peacock.
Yeah.
Why not? Just another $5.99 a month.
Yep.
See, Joseph? See? I have
You
to
don't
call
have
you
to
out.
do it, Joe.
I have to call you out, Joseph, because you told me this stuff in the private chat, so I know all about you. Okay?
I mean, Joseph, I've been telling you that I think it's better for you to get Peacock than it is to keep getting the pay-per-views off of Comcast. Costing you like $50 or $60 every time you get one of those pay-per-views.
Every time I see this pay-per-view buy rates and people are still paying for it, I'm like, who are these fucking idiots that are paying for this? Sorry, Joseph, but that's what I say. Peacock's like $7 a month.
Right. 2 pay-per-views and you'd be all paid for.
I only bought one $50 pay-per-view, and that was for All Elite Wrestling, I believe it was. And that was when Edge was doing his thing.
Yeah.
That's the first and probably the last time I'll be buying that. Now, I mean, I want to watch him, but I'm not going to do it every month.
No.
For every All Out.
Let me tell you, AEW's made some mistakes. I'll tell you what they are. In my opinion, obviously, I'm not running a wrestling company. I ain't got the money. But Tony Khan's number one mistake. Fuck you, Jimmy C. Stick it up your ass. Anyway, it's so easy for that prick to fucking sidetrack me. I don't know how you live with him, Doris. God bless you. You're a fucking saint. I've told you that many times. It's the day I met Jimmy. I told Doris you're a fucking saint so many times. Anyway, God bless you. God bless that woman. I tell people all the time. I walk up to strangers on the street. I look at them and I go, God bless that woman. And you go, who? I go, oh, Doris. My friend Doris. Let's talk about Doris. Anyway, so let's talk about AEW for a minute, and then let's break down Raw after that. So let's think about it. Fucking Joseph, you can suck it too. I'll fucking shove your head in Jimmy's ass. So AEW's biggest problem is that Tony Khan feels like everybody's out to get him, and he feels like he's got to puff his chest out, and he's got to show everybody he's a big boy. He's doing this on his own. Listen, man, your dad bought the company for you. You're rich because of your dad. It's fine. Just fucking own it, bro. Every person who's fucking mega rich, it's because there's money in the family that just trickles down. That's how mega rich people are, It's monarchy money, basically. I mean, not really monarchy, but you know what I mean? It's like inherited fucking... It's set up for generations to continue to flow and continue to make money, and it's just how it is. That's what Tony Khan has. That's what he's... That's fine. Congratulations. You have a very successful family, motherfucker. But you got to run this thing like a business. He's still running it like it's his personal private playground.
Yeah.
and he's a fucking idiot for that. So I believe his number one problem is he doesn't fucking listen. You got to be able to listen. Even that stubborn old crypt keeper looking mother. From time to time, when he saw the movie, look at Kofi Mania. What was that? That was the fans pushing that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Vince listened. You know? He listened, gave him what they wanted, and then he had Brock Lesnar fucking squash him in 4 seconds. Yeah, whatever. AEW's problems are mounting week by week because they're losing people. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Jade Cargill. That's weird.
Apparently, from what I've heard, she's doing movies.
I think, I heard she's on vacation in Hawaii. And if that's the case, there's Jade Cargill problems because she just all of a sudden they had to do an angle to get rid of her. That was really weird. Even so, even if she's doing movies, why would you not fix the belts? What's up, Gamer? Gamer, did you see Gano was on the other night? I was able to stop and say hi for a couple minutes. Anyway,
do we still know?
sorry, I don't know if you guys still talk. I'm sorry. What?
Do we still know who the attacker is on her?
No, they just totally ignored it, man. They never followed up on it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This whole thing's weird, bro. They don't want to talk about it. They haven't mentioned that bitch on TV since it happened.
Yep.
Something's fucked up with that. Either way, I gotta quiet down. I forget everybody in my house is sleeping. So either way, what was I saying? Oh, but Jade Cargill come over. CM Punk came back. Obviously, got fired, but Penta's there now. We all know Ray Phoenix is going to come eventually. Who knows if Sirius Black, what the hell is his name?
From what I heard, he just wrestled in Japan.
Who did? Tommy Black? Tommy and
Malachi Black, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a free agent now, from what they're saying.
Interesting. I know that's what everyone's hoping for. That's cool to see that that's actually maybe coming true. I don't mind him. He's cool. AEW is another problem with AEW. So AEW's got some great, solid fans. They got a good, solid fan base. But the problem is, the solid fan base that they have, their loyal fans, most of them are morons. And I say that in the sense of, when I say most of them, I mean, just over 50% of them, because it's, to me, the people that are the morons are, first of all, they only watch AEW.
Right.
So, and then they go on, and then they go online. Maybe it's not 50% of their fans, I don't know, but it seems like it's so many of them. They go online and they argue with everything. Anybody disagrees with AEW, and it's your fault that you don't like the product. And on top of it being your fault you don't like the product, I forgot what the fuck I was. Hold on, I lost my train of thought for a second here. I'm getting old, Doris. I'm getting old.
I've noticed.
Oh yeah. So they're like, first of all, they say you don't like the product, and then they're like, you only love WWE. You don't like anything else, anyways. It's just it's a blame game constantly. You're the problem. So it's like, they don't. That's why I said that some of them are morons, because they just don't. They don't consider. Like, I watch WWE. I also like TNA. I try to watch some of that. I watch some NWA online. But I don't really catch much TNA because, again, I'm not subscribing to cable just to watch wrestling, So,
right.
And that's what I'd have to do at AEW. And AEW's pay-per-views. There's no way around it, I think you can buy like Bleacher Report, but still, they're expensive subscriptions. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they are.
So, it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? That's why I don't watch those programs. It's not the quality of the content; it's just a lack of available content.
Yeah.
The reason why I like AEW is not just because it's wrestling. It gives me an extra day of the week to watch wrestling. It's nice to see other people wrestle. Okay?
Oh, it is. It is.
we have multiple former WWE talent now over on AEW, and now as of today, we're starting to see AEW former wrestlers, professional wrestling, come over to WWE. Jade Cargill, Penta. Okay, so this is how I look at it. I have friends who watch wrestling strictly. Well, they're starting to get onto the AEW bandwagon because I was talking about it, and they're starting to watch it. But before they wouldn't watch it, so I would tell them, okay, and this, just like NXT. You have to watch NXT because eventually, if you would just watch Raw and SmackDown, those are the two programs that you watch. And all of a sudden, this new talent comes up after WrestleMania, and you're like, who is Lila Valkyrie, or who is this and such and such? Well, these are the people that moved up from NXT to the main roster, just like people transferring from WWE to AEW or AEW transferring to WWE. You don't know who they are. Us wrestling fans know, hey, we got Penta, and I'm glad Penta is using his name from the AEW, because normally when they cross brands, they have to change it up.
Well, that depends.
Yeah, some of these luchadors, certain people have had their name, so when they come into the federation, they have the trademark to the name and they just use it in the federation. Cody Rhodes, some of that, but and that's what it is. But Penta was Penta before he was in AEW. That's why he's still Penta, because he had the copyright to it. So
yeah,
the thing is when you come to a thing, so like if I was kind of chuckling to myself. First of all, let's talk about the Penta match. I want to talk about all these different ones with you real quick because I don't have much time. It's a long day. It was a real long day today. I've been sick for a week. That's why I didn't make it last week. I passed out watching wrestling. That was the night I came down sick. So I'm just kind of I'm just out of it. I'm just tired. It took a lot out of me today. So, but anyways, I want to hang out for a little bit, but I'm just warning you, I'm not long in the tooth. But let's talk about this. So Penta, I thought it was a tremendous debut. First, I thought it was a decent debut, but then when they gave him the mic afterwards and let him talk, he was able to develop his character in 2 minutes. He was able to show his fierceness. He was able, coupled with what he did in the ring. I thought it was a great debut tonight for him. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. My biggest concern with Raw being 2.5 to 3 hours every week and only showcasing 8 to 12 talent. This is like 270 talent in WWE, so eventually you're going to have to break away from your little fucking stupid only 4 or 5 matches in the 3-hour period mold that you're trying to do for pay-per-views and everything else. Or you're going to have to fire a bunch of one of the two. Who knows? I started talking about AEW's hardcore fans earlier, not to bash them, but talk about how these are the only people that are also attending the shows. So each show you might get a small portion of guys like myself or one of the two of you who, if you've never been to a show, are going just because you've never been to a show.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority of these internet wrestling fans that are going to the shows, and the pictures that I've seen recently they're absolutely fucking atrocious. They moved everybody into the small little section around the ring. Everybody, so no matter where you buy your tickets, you buy up in the fucking stands. They move. Everybody gets ringside seats. So there's some people that sitting back over the pictures are far crazy. They're not doing well in normal weekly shows.
And I've heard that for some of their live shows, they upgrade people's seats to bring them closer to the ring so it looks better.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. They fill it around. They pull them down.
Yep.
Crazy. You laughing at? What's going on in the chat over here, huh?
Joseph is like...
Hey, Joseph. I'm going to fucking slap that guy. You know what? I'm calling Ruby Tuesdays tomorrow. I'm taking away your I know Squirrel credit card that you have there. Tell people at Ruby Tuesdays, I know Squirrel, they treat you good. No, not anymore. I'm going to tell them. Give them the opposite. Yeah.
Squirrel, I want to apologize for Joseph Girl, okay? All right. I want to apologize on behalf of Joseph Girl. He's I don't know.
He's off his meds. It's okay.
Yeah. He had to work late tonight, Tony. He's a little angry. He's a little angry troll.
Ooh, he's an angry elf. All right, I'm going to take my empty can in the kitchen and grab a bottle of water, and then let's talk about the different segments real quick before we got to go. What's the first match we had tonight?
The first match was
was it Penta the first match?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Because I got a list of so it was Chad Gable versus Penta, because I'm remembering the music. I thought I could more off our hello. I could have sworn it was Goldberg. When I heard the drum beat, I thought, oh crap, here we go.
Well, the reason why I didn't think
it's funny because that's what I was talking about the Rumble. So I thought you were saying that Goldberg was going to be in the Rumble.
When you were typing Goldberg, the reason why I didn't think that, I'm going to mute myself when I leave this time because I just got to walk away for no reason, was because they said that Gable said he could beat any luchador. That's why I was like, oh. Anywho.
Yeah. As soon as they said that it was going to be a mystery luchador, it was like, Penta.
Well, I mean, even Michael North was the worst kept secret in the industry.
Right. And then after that match, the hell did we see after that match?
After that, we saw Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah,
because basically he said, hey, talking about this and that. Right after the Penta win, we had the Judgment Day Clubhouse with Finn Balor, JD McDuff, and Carlito. Liv Morgan walks in with Raquel Requez. Balor smirks and says he was just saying she'll be champion again real soon. Morgan says it wasn't about being champion, it was about taking a piece of Rhea Ripley. Morgan did that dirty Dominic Mysterio walks out with some roses, says she's not mad, but if he could get her bags and recalls from the car and make sure the valet is ready for them at the end of the night. She walks off. Mysterio doesn't think he's mad at all. Balor, McDonald, and Carlito scoff and offers to be ringside for Balor's match against Damian Priest, but Priest tells him not to worry about his girl. And then they head to the ring, 2-1 against Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, the whole Sheamus Kaiser thing, it's kind of run its course, I think. It was kind of like the Sheamus Butch feud that went on for weeks and weeks. The Finn Balor, freaking Damian Priest, like they were saying, they've wrestled 6 times. This was the rubber match. Like, I just feel like a lot of the storylines, they're just...
Well, it's true. But you got to think about this. it's that time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We just got through Christmas. There's always a natural slowdown there for the storylines, and then they're dragging them up. And because some of these they want to put that final cap on, so they're using Raw to break some of them up. You're going to see some get broken up at Saturday night's main event because they need to start developing new lines to start heading toward WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like, I feel. I'm trying to remember how it was when we were kids, and the storylines would go on for a while, but they would always keep us interested.
Yeah. Well, because we were also when we were younger, we were conditioned to understand that you would watch an hour's worth of wrestling and watch 5 matches in an hour or 4 matches.
Yeah.
And they would just punch, kick, body slam, and finish the match with a clothesline. And you were okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
In every match, you could clearly tell who's going to win, who's going to lose, and you were okay with that. And you only saw the big names fight each other when you went to the pay-per-views. That's the way it was for a long time when we were younger, you know?
Right.
So, I don't know.
I mean, like, now I almost, it's like, we're seeing the same matches week after week.
Yeah. It's getting old, I know.
Right.
Well, that's a Vince McMahon thing. I believe when he was in charge, it was just like the same stuff over and over and over. I mean, Doris and I talked about last week.
Paul's also a long-time storyteller, too. He believes in the long burn, the slow burn, long story for storytelling, so it's kind of tough, you know?
Yeah.
What was that opening match you guys were talking about?
We were talking about Penta.
Oh, that was
Penta was
fucking
the
fire.
opening match, and then the Sheamus match was on after that.
Penta was fire. You know, he was a couple of his moves were a little off, and I honestly,
Ring rust?
no, I attribute it to different ring he's never been in. You know, the ropes are higher and lower. You know, look at the bottom ropes on rings when you watch Federation. You'll see the bottom ropes are different heights a lot of times, and then you know the spacing, how they spaced that. So it's just different. So like when he does his first rope little spin around leg drop or whatever. I think he kind of, when he was coming, he wasn't sure how high he was getting. He wasn't sure if he was going to clear him. Stuff like that. We'll see. You know. And then, what did you think of the women's intercontinental match? You said that you enjoyed the Lyra Valkyrie one, or?
Yeah, I was almost hoping that Dakota would win. Because, like I was saying during the stream, she hasn't held a singles championship since she's been on the main roster.
Dakota Kai.
And I feel like
I don't. Sorry, go ahead.
it's all right. I don't know if it's because she's been hurt a few times and she keeps having reoccurring knee issues. If that's why they don't want to put a title on her.
I don't know. I don't really buy. I don't really buy her anyway as a champion. I don't know. She seems very fake to me. Like over the top with like the pumping people up, trying to get the cheers. I don't know. It's just too much. I know some people say it's old school, but it's not. Definitely, I don't know. I don't like her presentation or her character. I don't know why, but anyway, yeah. But I wanted to see the woman who I've liked for a long time now, ever since she turned around and fucking kicked her fucking partner in the face when they were coming out of that fucking shock cage. Remember that? Who was her partner? What's her name? Tegan Knox. Trying to kick Tegan Knox right in the fucking mush. Tegan Knox, fucking, that was awesome. That was great. She deserved to win. That's all right. Shit happens.
Yep.
Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. Hopefully she'll be a good champion. But hopefully Tegan will be the one to win. I mean, Dakota be the one that wins it off when she loses, so Dakota can run for a little bit with it, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how many champions do we got now?
Well, now we have
You got 2
3
mid-card.
women's singles.
You got
Because we have
there's 4 women's singles, right?
Oh, that's right too. Because each show has their
Yeah, and then there's one
top
each.
champion.
Yeah,
Then we have the Intercontinental title.
Okay.
We have the what is it? The freaking
So here we go. This is basically how it goes. So right now we have Cody Rhodes is the undisputed WWE champion. Gunther is the world heavyweight champion. Rhea is the new women's world champion. She won it last week.
Yep.
Tiffany Stratton won it. She cashed it in on Nia. Braun Breaker is the men's IC champion. Shinsuke Nakamura is the U.S. men's champion. Keep in mind we have men's and women's now. Chelsea Green. I still miss Samantha Irvin. I'm sorry, but I still miss it.
I do too, man.
I mean, you cannot say Chelsea Green without Samantha Irvin. I mean,
Right.
I don't really care for the announcer. I don't really like her. I just don't.
I give props for Lillian Garcia to do it, but she's like.
Oh, I meant the young.
She is old school.
I meant the young girl who was doing it tonight with the high hair. She was on
Oh,
SmackDown. They brought her to
yeah.
Raw. She's gonna be the Raw announcer now, I think.
yeah.
Yes, but she wasn't that good. She's not that good.
I'd rather have Samantha Irvin do it because Lily. I mean, I like Lillian Garcia, but I
Yeah.
believe she's too old.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's like we have the Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, all these former
Right.
superstars.
Yeah, but she's still working her position.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? These
I do.
part timers.
That time is. All right. What else do we have? I thought Damian Priest and Finn Balor was great. I hope that's the end of the series. I think the way they did it was awesome. Yeah. I don't know.
There's just too many of them.
Yeah. Oh,
Dragon
man.
Lee is this new speed champion on X.
Oh,
Candice
yeah.
LeRae is a women's speed champion.
Oh, yeah. What's that? Johnny's the lady, right? I forgot about that, too. Jeez. All right. I'm gonna mute for a second. I gotta go. I was gonna grab a drink when I got up, and I didn't. So I'm gonna grab a drink. Get right back. I threw my stuff away, but didn't. Don't talk about Henry O. Godwin until I get back. All right, we'll talk about the Henry O. Godwin match.
All right.
I lost count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Are you counting the new women's international champion? I mean, intercontinental champion?
How many did I say?
18.
So now, when they re-updated their website, it'll be 19. Shark Home Brewing, hello.
Hey,
No,
Shark, what's up?
I guess they got moved to SmackDown.
Yeah. What are they gonna do? So this week on SmackDown, Roman Reigns is supposed to be there. Solo's supposed to be there. We'll find out if there's any repercussions from Jacob and Tama going on Warpath
Right.
without Solo's approval. But I kind of figured that they were going to they're going to turn on Solo. I think as soon as he acknowledges Roman. What are you laughing at, N.O.R.A? I can't see chat, man.
I'm just reading what Gamer said.
What did Gamer say?
Something about I don't know.
Oh, well, at least he didn't do the old Hulk Hogan throws Andre the Giant over the top rope, which is usually what he does.
I don't know. So while we wait for Mr. Squirrel to get back, Matt
Yes.
Riddle. So do you watch MLW on YouTube?
No, I have not watched it. I have been thinking about starting to watch it. So he's in MLW now, huh?
Yep. And now he is the new World Heavyweight Champion from over the weekend.
He's got a lot of drama going on, though. Which is part of the reason why they ended up cutting him. I did really kind of like him and Randy together, though.
Mm-hmm. Because I believe he wasted down. I believe Eric Bischoff was there a couple weeks ago. He was there that same week he was on NXT. So he went to NXT on Tuesday, and then he went for some reason, he went to MLW. And a lot of the people at MLW weren't too happy about him being there. They're talking about how ECW and all that stuff back in the day, how he ruined all that stuff. Or
Bishop didn't have anything to do with ECW.
Or was it WCW?
It was WCW.
Okay, that's my fault.
I was going to say, I don't remember him being involved in it.
I forget. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking last year.
Yeah.
Because I guess he did that MLW one shot.
Okay.
And that was
I haven't really watched MLW. I've been hearing some stuff about it, but I will have to check it out.
So I'm assuming Pat McAfee will not be on Raw next Monday because of the National Championship game. That's why JR is going to be on Raw next week.
JBL is going to be on next week.
Again. Go ahead, Ben.
I'm wondering if Jesse Ventura is going to be on the next Saturday Night Main Event, or if that was just a one-time deal.
I still need to
They
watch.
didn't mention him.
Who's that?
Jesse Ventura?
Yeah.
Oh my God, N.O.R.A. Showing how much of a baby you are. Jesse the Body Ventura. He's like the most. He was the governor of goddamn Mon.
Oh, we're talking about. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, okay.
He wore the boas. He wore the boas before Hulk Hogan wore the boas.
We're talking about way back wrestling.
Right. Yeah, way, way back wrestling.
Nicholas City comic.
He's really old school wrestling. He was a commentator when Gorilla Monsoon was a commentator. Yep. Way back.
Is that Brock Lesnar?
Yeah. Yep, because so Jesse Ventura, I believe it was Michigan he was governor of, and that's where Brock Lesnar is from.
Okay. Wasn't he doing? Because he was a governor. He was a governor, right?
Yeah.
So that's why there's pictures of him campaigning for stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
He also came out with his own THC edibles. It's Minnesota. That's what it was. He's governor of Minnesota, and that's where Brock Lesnar is from. Not Michigan, Minnesota. Yep, that was when he used to wrestle. He was called Jesse the Body Ventura. Rick Rude was the only winner of the Jesse the Body Award. The real Rick Rude. The one from way back.
I'm just a baby, okay?
Oh, don't forget N.O.R.A was just a baby when we watched it. Yeah, I know, Joseph, I know.
I mean, when I'm your age, I'm going to be talking about.
Just a baby. I'm just a baby.
Well, wait until I'm your age. Then I'm going to be talking about New Day and all
Yep.
these people are like, huh?
Yep, all the youngins will be like, who? Who that?
You got my back, but you never come on my panel.
Right?
Jeez.
Joseph. You think Squirrel forgot that he was on panel?
No.
No. Think he fell asleep?
I think he's taking care of business.
Oh. Pooping? You think he's pooping?
I don't know what he's doing.
No Thomas anywhere to be found.
Yeah, one time. Well, why not now?
Yep. Yep. Joseph always gives you the someday I'll come on panel. Maybe next time. I don't know how many times I've heard that from Joseph Kroll. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Because you can't see me. I got on panel once.
I almost have to rewatch Raw. It happens so everything happens so fast. It's like, huh? What? And I seen the little credits at the end, thinking it's over already.
Yeah. Yep. That's Jimmy's favorite. I would love to come up, but my girlfriend's in bed. He makes it sound like he lives in a studio apartment.
Maybe he is. Royals of the Round Table. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Tell him, Jimmy. Slacker.
I'm fine. I'm
Does
not
the
gonna watch.
bedroom not have a door, Joseph? Can you not close the door so she can't hear you? But dialing me. Oh, shit.
Right. So do you like the title? That's probably how I'm gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna keep it that way. I don't know what
Yeah.
else to do.
Yeah, I like the title.
Just plan on 11 o'clock.
Yep.
They should give us like a heads up. Is there
Right?
any way
That's going to be the hard part. And I was wondering if they were going to do something like that because of Triple H saying they could go 3 hours or they could go 45 minutes.
because that's really gonna screw me up.
Right. 2 days in a row, I got a phone call from Jimmy. I felt special, but nope, it was butt dial. Oh, Joseph's jealous. I didn't see it twice.
Is he feeling better? I'm assuming he's feeling better.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Oh, Sergio, thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it. I got all the bells and whistles over here, huh?
Yup.
What made you go onto YouTube and not Zoom or StreamYards?
So when I was doing my watch alongs, there was one night that Jimmy wanted to go live and I was on Zoom. So he couldn't go live. And I was like, I guess I could use YouTube. I don't usually have anybody on panel. So I've been doing the YouTube live and it just became habit. So when Squirrel sent me the message link, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can send a link.
Do you still have StreamYards?
I do not still have StreamYards. I have Zoom.
Uh-huh. It's too bad you can't go live on Zoom on a different channel that under the
Right.
same account.
And I guess like at one point they were saying you could, but I don't know how. So,
Surprise guest tonight.
ooh. Hello,
Hello.
Lisa.
I figured I'd come up and say hi a little bit before I went to bed. Showered and went to bed.
Very nice, very nice.
See, Joseph, we have Doris, we have Lisa.
Me being up here
Squirrel.
ain't getting Joseph up here. I snuck on a panel with him on the panel. He took off running.
Yep.
As soon as I got up there, poof, gone.
That was my panel. As soon as Lisa popped up, Joseph popped off. Yep. Because I didn't know that Joseph was afraid of Lisa. So I let Lisa up and
I wouldn't say afraid. He just, I don't know. I don't know what you would call it.
I think at the time he told me that I forget what it was. He got embarrassed around you or something.
Aw.
It was something like that.
Hello, Mark.
My
Aw, you ain't gotta be shy of me, Joseph.
You know, I was shy too, but look where I'm at now. I'm not wrong.
right?
She hit the wrong button.
Oh, Lisa touched the duck. StreamYard, Lisa, you can't touch the duck. I did the same thing earlier.
Should I let her back up?
I hit back up too far on my phone.
That's what I did earlier when I first came up.
You don't have to be shy around me. I'm just a normal person. Afterwards,
Yes, Joseph.
like they all met me in person.
Yep.
I'm yeah. What you see is what you get. I don't pretend to be something I'm not in here.
But why?
Because there's no need for that.
Oops.
This is a drama-free live stream.
I'm starting to think, besides from the Damien fight, the female fights are more interesting than the male fights. Sometimes, I enjoy them more.
Yes, Sergio. Penta was from AEW.
That dude's sick. I wish he was spoke English. I knew what the hell he was saying. But he was sick. I liked his moves. It's good. Now we just gotta wait for Roman's other cousin to come, the one that keeps calling Solo out.
What happened last week? I'm
Because he
drawing.
left AEW, Sergio.
I don't think Roman's gonna be back on Raw until the 27th.
Yeah.
That's when 2K25 releases their cover. Not the game, the cover.
So Penta's contract expired. He became a free agent, and he came over to WWE. And he signed with WWE.
So let me ask you two a question. With all these people hating on Roman and talking about Roman, I know that's leading up to something. Like they it has to, like they all he's talked about on Raw, he's on SmackDown, like that has to be leading up to something. Like, and they made it very clear they have much bigger plans for Roman. So yeah. It's leading to something. Everyone hates that man. Fuck. I do actually want to see him and Seth fight because, in all honesty, Seth has it coming to Roman from Roman.
Well, look
Yeah.
how much drama Roman and the bloodline has caused over the past few hundred months.
Yes, but if you pay attention to the old storyline, and I haven't been watching wrestling as long as y'all, it's just recent that because of Doris getting my boys into it that I've been watching wrestling. If you pay attention, and CJ goes and watches old wrestling videos, and then we'll talk to Doris about it. Like they had this whole conversation about the Undertaker, and Doris was actually surprised that my oldest son knew because he did his research.
Yep.
Right?
So, I think, and everyone keeps bringing up people that don't even like Roman is bringing up to Seth how you created this monster, you did this, you created it. So I think I think that's going to be a very big storyline coming up.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the last two in the Rumble weren't Seth and Roman.
Me too. And in
I
real
bet
life,
you
real life, they're best of friends. Like when Roman was sick and going through all that, Seth was with him through it all.
Yeah.
I did, however, see an interview of them podcasts. You know what I mean? I watched two. I watched one where Seth talked about CM Punk, and there is a real beef between them.
Yeah, there is.
Because of what he did to WWE and how he left.
Yeah.
And then I watched a bunch of podcasts about why Hulk Hogan was booed. And one was from The Undertaker. And he did The Undertaker grimy. Like, everyone loves The Undertaker in real life, in the backstage, in the locker room. And Hulk Hogan did him grimy. Grimy. Like, what the fuck? So there's a lot of... I was shocked to see him get booed last week, actually. I was like, oh, shit, they're booing him. I never saw that. Ever. And he did not know how to react. Like, he paused for a moment. Like, he was shocked, too.
Yeah.
But you can't say the things that you say and do the things that you do and expect to still have that respect,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes, especially old school wrestlers, forget that now with the internet and everything like that, fans know what you do in your free time.
Right.
It's not like back in the day when it was all kayfabe and like you could hide your personal life and your personal.
Well, the shit with Trump, Hogan wasn't exactly trying to hide neither,
Right.
So, yeah.
But
And I just wish they would stop making Jimmy look like a punk. You know what I mean? I think they need to give Jimmy a shot.
yeah. I want to see them get back together as the Usos.
Yeah, but I think Jay really wants to explore his own solo career.
Yeah.
And I think Jimmy does too. But I think they need to give Jimmy a shot. Like, he's been injured numerous times because he puts his body on the line. Like, they're very similar to the Hardy Boys. Bye, Squirrel.
Yeah. Bye, Squirrel. But yeah.
I think Triple H is doing a good job thus far. It's very interesting now.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of it too is like Triple H started out as a wrestler,
Right. And Vince is gone.
Vince McMahon started out as the owner's son, basically.
Right. And Vince is gone, so there's not really much interference from the old man, as Seth Rollins calls him.
Right.
So, and I know his wife is There's something in the White House now with Trump's.
Yeah, she's the education something.
Right. So I guess Vince had to, because of his wife's. Because when she ran for whatever she ran for in Connecticut, because of her husband, she didn't get elected.
Right. Well, and I've heard in the dirt sheets that she actually filed for a divorce
Well, he's not a very
to
good man,
separate
Vince McMahon.
herself from him
Yeah,
because of
he's
all the
not a very
bad
good man.
publicity.
Yeah, he's not a very good man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
does Shane
indeed.
have anything to do with the WWE anymore?
No, there's a lot of rumors that he's gonna be staying. That he's gonna be going with AEW.
Who's that?
Shane McMahon.
Of course, it's just a rumor, though.
Well, supposedly he had a meeting with Tony Khan. That doesn't mean anything, but
Do you think this is going to be a takeover deal? I mean,
I don't know.
or was that just a storyline with WCW? I own WCW.
Right. I don't see Tony Khan selling AEW. Especially to WWE. I think if anything, Tony Khan may just use Shane McMahon as like a soundboard. I think it would be in his best interest to bring Shane McMahon on board and put Shane McMahon kind of in charge of talent. Because I think that's a big part of Tony Khan's problem is his relationship with the talent. I think he's making a lot of the same mistakes that Eric Bischoff made. He's offering people way too much money. He's giving them creative control and
Hold on, Stephanie is still with Triple H. She was there last week.
yep.
Sergio, I think you're a troll.
You think, Lisa?
Or you're
You
just an
think?
AEW fan. That's what it is. It's okay.
Oh well.
Maybe.
Oh, you miss Eric Bischoff. Or Ted Turner. One of them. You miss one of them. So do you think the storyline with the OG bloodline and Solo's bloodline is done? Me and CJ,
No.
well, CJ forces me to watch a lot. That's my oldest son. Where there's a lot of rumors where Jacob is going to turn on Solo and go
That's what
with
I was
Roman.
just saying a little while ago to Nora that I think Friday when Solo is forced to acknowledge Roman, I think Jacob and Tama are going to turn on him. Because there's a lot of rumors that Jacob's going to form his own bloodline once Solo acknowledges Roman. I mean, and like we were saying last week, I know there's still a lot of Fatus that are signed with WWE that haven't debuted yet.
Right.
So.
I don't know, like when he won, it was just like this whole emotional thing. Like The Rock didn't even call him Romy, he called him Joe, and it was just, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Made me cry. I don't know why, but it did.
I mean, I don't know. I really think I don't really I really think Damien versus
Finn.
Finn is going to drag out. We're not done.
No. No, I think they'll still, because of the whole interference thing, and it's one of those things that that's why I almost wish they still did the 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series matches,
Mm-hmm.
because then we could have Team Bala versus Team,
Right.
You think the Terror Twins are ever going to get back together?
Who?
Rhea and
Rhea
Damien.
and Damien. I don't know. Because they both kind of said that they'll still have each other's backs, but they both wanted to go
Right.
after titles. I mean, maybe now that Rhea has her title back.
Well,
Right.
after SmackDown, Raw ended last week. Damien came out there and was with Rhea in the ring.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just like that relationship, like that dynamic
Right.
between them. Like
Yeah.
that is a beast of a tag team. Even though it's male and female, they are a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Right.
Right.
I got to catch one of her lives on TikTok, and she was working out. Oh my God, she could break me in half.
Yeah.
Holy hell! She's so tiny but powerful. Look at hell.
Yep.
And did you know that Jimmy and his wife have a reality show? I didn't know that.
They do?
Yeah,
No, I did not know that.
I watched an episode with, I don't remember the name of the show, but I watched an episode with CJ. I don't think they're the only couple on the show, though. I think there's more wrestling couples, but Jimmy was getting rid of Naomi's sweets and all the junk food and trying to make her eat healthier. And
Oh boy.
she snuck, he was throwing it all away, and she snuck a couple of Reese cups and something else in her pocket. And he went to go give her a hug, and he said, "What's in your pocket?" And she said, "It's my cell phone. It's my cell phone." He said, "No, it's not." He took off running, and he took off running after her. Yeah, it was quite cute.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a cute couple.
Yeah.
Is it called Paradise on the Ropes?
I'm not sure what it's called. I don't remember. My son found it. I don't think I paid attention to what the show was
I'm
called.
on Apple TV, and they got Paradise Run, Season 3, Episode 16. Paradise Run is all about a new superstar of WWE, Bailey Apollo, Uso brothers,
Maybe that was it.
Kalisto, and Naomi take on a new tough challenge. I don't know.
That may be it. I didn't see the title of the show. I just watched it with my son. He said, "Mommy, look at this." And I looked at it. I watched it with him. That's how it went.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate your thumbs down. It don't affect me at all, so I appreciate it. Great big dummy. Who?
Who's the great big dummy? Oh my God, CJ really does not like that wrestler. The one I thought was related to Kurt Angle. He does not like him. He's like, oh my God, I don't like him. Like, can we get a different storyline and take him out of it? Like, I don't like him. Tired.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He
He's not
does.
like
He
him.
does act just like Kurt Angle. He even gets the "you suck" chance like Kurt Angle did.
Yeah.
Why?
I think my biggest problem with even when Roman was a heel, I think my biggest problem with disliking him is separating Roman from Joe. Because
Yeah.
Joe has this really kind heart and is totally opposite to the character he plays. So, yeah, I think that was my biggest problem. Hating him like everyone else did. Because I read articles and stuff and,
Yeah.
like
It's
around
funny because that was part of the Miz's problem.
like,
Like when they had the Ms. and Mrs.
mm-hmm,
show, I remember I watched a couple of episodes of it. And at one point, I think it was when Maurice was pregnant with their second kid, he was like, people don't understand. He's like, I have to stop posting on my Instagram because he was posting pictures of stuff he was doing with his daughter and shit. And
mm-hmm.
people were starting to like him as a person. And he's like, people aren't supposed to like me. I'm a heel. They're supposed to hate me.
Yeah. I mean, and Roman made it very easy for people to dislike him. But like,
Yeah.
even some of the true fans, like even when he was bad guy, if you like read comments on the videos and stuff of him, they like now people that disliked him said when he came back and he did some interview and he came back and he did some interview somewhere and he was explaining, like me and you were talking, how hard it is for him to some days get out of bed. So
Yeah.
if you see him off and not on shows for a week or two at a time, it's because the match he had was rough on him, and he needs that break because it's hard for him sometimes, depending on how the match goes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and like the kids' hospital, like Christmas, he was there. He went there before Christmas, and there's this one girl, little girl. It was an old interview because this interview happened not long after he came back from wrestling. But there was this little girl. I was a huge wrestling fan and a huge Roman fan, and she would video him and make videos and send him messages and wishing him the best of luck and praying for him and when he was sick. And then he found out she had cancer. The whole time she's wishing him well and doing all these things for him, she had cancer. So he made a surprise appearance at the children's hospital and saw her. And then from then on out, they stayed in contact. And the family lets him know how she's doing with treatments and all that. So those things are hard to when you're thinking. And like Nia Jax said that too one time. She was like, "You guys see my cousin as Roman. I see him as Joe, and it's totally different than the character he plays as Roman." So
Right.
that's when they.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I love Wyatt Six too, Joseph.
Yeah. I'm
It,
almost wondering if they haven't been showing him Joseph because there's been a lot of rumors of Alexa Bliss coming back as Sister Abigail.
And they said tonight on Raw that they went to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Is Nia a part of the Raw now? Is Nia part of Raw? Because they talked about that tonight too. It's like we don't know if she's part
Right.
of the
About
transfer.
the switch, they can switch brands. I think they're doing this in offset of a draft. So they're letting superstars change brands.
Well,
And
superstars
more
from
than likely
Raw is
she's doing
going on
it because she
SmackDown, and
lost the title.
SmackDown talent's going to Raw. So, what is even the point? Like,
Right?
Well, if you're gonna if you're going to open the transfer portal, how about NXT? NXT coming up to the main roster, or main roster going down NXT. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's to try to build NXT up, like having
Right.
The Rock there and stuff. Like, even with The Rock
I think
there,
that
my son had no interest in watching NXT. He said, boring, Mom. That's what he said.
well,
So,
I mean,
like I said earlier, the reason why, yes, I agree, NXT is boring. It's a snooze fest. You know, it's Tuesday night. I come home. Now I want to watch YouTube or NXT, and then I do my stream. So, you know, like today, I've not watched YouTube. Well, the only time I watched YouTube was basically watching a little bit of Doors tonight. That's the only YouTube I had a chance to watch. And now I'm here.
yep.
I am so far behind on everyone's content, and I really apologize.
I'm
gonna
sure
have
you're
to-
not as far behind as me, Nor.
I mean, now since I'm doing these wrestling streams, it's like I want to take a month off. It's like disappear. But this is why I go live, because people like Joseph grow. That bastard.
Or maybe me and Dora should riot because you didn't make it to her stream, Joseph.
Right?
It's
I kept calling your name.
I think we all should riot if Joseph don't come on a panel.
right.
Yep.
I'm glad YouTube shouted me out tonight. I like it.
Very cool.
I mean, when's the last time I had an issue like that before? 2024, 3, 2, 2020. Anyways, shut up, Nora.
I haven't
Sure.
streamed in a long time, but people keep telling me that YouTube pushes the anal bleaching thing. I don't know. I'll look myself up.
So what?
Oh, you were working tonight?
Excuse me.
What is your schedule looking like Friday?
Me? I'm actually off Friday.
So are you going to do a SmackDown stream?
Probably. Would you like to do an after show or join me for my SmackDown stream?
I'll probably do an after show.
All right.
A lot of people tell me that, Joseph. A lot of people tell me that.
Because technically I already got it set up.
Very nice. But yes, I was planning on doing a SmackDown watch along because I'm off Friday. So,
And that's guaranteed.
into Friday, Joey Edibles, Square Table Degenerates, is going to have Pat Tatanka on the show.
Oh, I meant Tatanka. That used to be my imaginary boyfriend when I was little.
You're thinking of the wrong. This isn't Tatanka like Tatanka Tongue.
Oh,
He was part of Bad Company as a tag team. He was part of Oriental Express.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
He actually owned a wrestling school here he lives in Fargo, and I believe he ran a wrestling school in South Dakota.
Do you like that?
Bobby Dreamer from ECW. Not Bobby Dreamer. Was that his name? It was one of Paul Heyman's big talent. The white guy with
Yes,
the beard and the dark hair.
Tommy
He,
Dreamer.
yeah, Tommy Dreamer. He runs a wrestling school in Westchester, in New York. And Bob Van Dam would go there sometimes. Yes, Joseph. Yes, Joseph. A lot of people tell me that. I run a daycare at work. Just ask Doris. I can't run two different daycares. I'll lose my mind. My hair is already not growing. Me and Doris shaved our head at the same time, and her hair is longer than mine. From running a daycare at work. I ripped my
Right.
hair out, Joseph.
All right. It is official.
All right. So it's official Friday night, people.
You could always message me on Facebook, Joseph. I've only given you my number over the many years, like several different times. My phone number hasn't changed in the last 9-10 years.
I'm Anna Pierce. It's official.
Very nice.
There. It's public. Because I originally scheduled this last week, but then you're not live Friday. I'm thinking, oh well, I'll just put it to private and see what happens.
There was the other day when Jimmy called me, my heart stopped because we all know Jimmy don't use the phone. Like he don't call nobody. So when he called me, my phone was in my bedroom charging. I was cleaning. I go grab the phone and I call him back. I go, hello? What's wrong? Is everything okay? He said, yeah, I accidentally dialed you. I actually didn't think it went through. Then the next day, he did it again. So I sat on the phone for a little bit. I was like, Jimmy, you butt dial me again? And I hear him walking. Right? You hear the So I stood there for a minute. I was like, he butt dialed me again. His butt loves me.
That's funny.
I think we all do.
We does. Now it's not. Now what Joseph's got to say.
I'll tell Mark. I don't think he's in chat anymore. I don't know what he's doing.
Did he fall asleep?
No.
No.
Today, all three kids were sick. The only one that wasn't sick was LB, and he went to school because he was sick all the weekend. They got that stomach bug.
Yeah.
I was like, good God, man. And I have an inspection Thursday, my last one until the end of the year. And I'm cleaning, and CJ throws up on his bed, his blankets and everything. I didn't catch it in time. So he's the top bunk. I'm short. Imagine the struggle. So I get a chair, and yeah. He's got clean sheets on his bed now.
Dear
Hello,
Lord.
gamer. I gotta work early tomorrow too, Joseph. But I get off early.
You want frozen foods today, Joseph? Perry Saturn just penetrated hardcore Holly with happy.
Yeah, that's why I said hi, gamer. Hi, gamer. I didn't know how to respond to that, so hi, gamer. Hi, gamer. You should
Right.
do your infamous thing you ain't done in a while. That's nice, gamer. That's nice.
I'm surprised that he remembered that Saturn had Muppy. Yes, Nora. There really was a wrestler that walked around with the mop that called it Moppy.
Gamer's very knowledgeable.
He is.
Tomorrow you're in dairy. Joseph, some things we don't need to know.
Joseph, while you're in dairy, will you send me a thing of half and half and some milk, please?
We can use a carton of eggs too, Joseph, and maybe some cheese. Cheddar.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I don't want none of that flavored shit. I don't do the flavored shit.
I don't do the flavor shit neither. That's what me and Doris get along. No flavor shit.
Yeah. The most I'll do is the sweet cream. That's it. And that's usually just at work.
Yeah, me too. The sweet cream at work, or if Walmart doesn't have their half and half, because I'm not spending buku money on half and half. So if Walmart don't have
Right?
theirs, I'll suck up and get the sweet cream, and then I use less sugar. But that's desperate measures.
Yep. Same thing with me.
Gamer.
Oh, I remember Big Boss, man. Oh, you have another new job?
Yeah, he works at Whole Foods now.
Oh. I used to love Mr. Sacco and the Rock and Sock connection.
Yep.
Right.
Mick Foley looks old now.
Yeah, he
And you
does.
could tell he beat his body up bad because and his kids are grown. I remember when they were little, taking them to Disney World. They grown.
Yep.
They adults now.
Right. I still can't get over the Rock promo last week on NXT.
I did see it.
You didn't miss much.
Hmm.
It was like the last segment, and it's like it almost feels like the Rock is turning heel. That was his promo, saying all these people's like, you being nice to Cody, why are you being nice to Cody? Then it was either him trying to become heel, and he was saying a bunch of expletives at the same time. And number one, you're on the USA Network, or I'm sorry, you're on the CW Network, so they're gonna bleep and bloop him out.
Yeah.
And he even said, I apologize. They're getting nervous of him cussing. I mean, like, all right. And he points down. He's like, all right, I got 6 minutes in this and this left. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this down within 6 minutes. It's like, okay, and then basically 10 o'clock was 10 o'clock. I'm like, really? You come to NXT for that?
Yeah, some people were saying that when he started calling himself the final boss, he was going to end up being the heel leader. Kind of like the old McMahon chairman type of thing.
I don't know.
Assholes, Doris. Not you, Nora. Not you. Jerks, I tell you. Okay, moving along. We'll let the boys play and make fun of us for being short.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, gamer.
Fucking gamer.
Mhm. Oh, have mercy.
Right.
I love you, gamer.
And not just women, gamer, men too. Don't forget that, men too. Little boys, Justin Bieber, you know. Holy fuck! Aaron Carter,
Right.
Kendrick Lamar. Just to name a few, gamer. That's right, Gaffer. That is right. Everyone else is unrealistically tall. I had a day at work. I had to I probably shouldn't say this because of who may be lurking, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I had to make a display for the prom dresses,
Yeah.
and I had to hang these things from the ceiling. Now you've seen the ceilings at my job, so we just took like Christmas ornament hooks and hooked it to the things.
Yeah.
Well, um, in order for me to reach the ceiling on the step ladder, I had to get all the way to the top of the last step, and I had nothing to hold on to because I'm in the middle of the floor. You know what I mean? So I was not comfortable doing that. So I moved one of the glass cubes over, one of the taller ones, and we pushed it. And that's what I climbed on. And I had to stand on my tippy, like the top of my toes. And eventually I had to get help to put the rest up because my toes started hurting. But I got it done.
Very nice. I'm
Mhm.
proud of you.
I'm proud of me too. My mom deserved it. Like your way of thinking, Gaffer.
No, 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 no. No. What?
Random noise.
What are you doing, Mark?
Him and our lovely brother are talking and making fun of short people, you know, the usual.
Oh,
That's why I said I don't know if he's lurking, so I probably shouldn't tell the story, but I am anyways, because just what's the point? I talk about my shortness, we get made fun of, Doris. There's no point. It's not like we're gonna grow any.
no.
So just deal with it.
Oh,
So how's your weather, Nora and Doris?
cold.
Yeah, mine's freaking cold too, and it was snowing. I don't know if it stopped yet. And go look. No, it's still lightly snowing and still fucking cold.
Yep. Supposed to be bitterly cold tomorrow, too.
Yep, here too.
Supposed to warm up Thursday and Friday, but I think it's supposed to get cold again.
Well, on the plus side of when it's this cold, I don't have to worry about too many donations because they don't come out.
Well, that's good.
But on the negative side, when it warms up, that's when they all come and I'm bombarded with donations. So
Yeah.
yeah.
If somebody popped me a pill, stretched me right out before popping me a Benjamin. What is on this idea? Crazy people.
Mm,
Nora, where do you find these people?
I don't know.
Apparently, you took too good of notes when you were the recorder of the round table.
He
I'm
took good notes. He was very good at notes. Actually, it was kind of scary sometimes.
mhm.
He would shock the shit out of me in bathroom. Be like, "Oh damn, he was taking notes."
So I don't know how much longer you guys want to be here. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I know you guys.
Is
I
your
was going to say
stream?
my phone is at like 45%, so
Yeah, mine too. And it's your
I will
stream. Well, mine's at 38%. And it's your stream,
I,
or so
I
whenever you
will
want
have
to
to
take us
jump
off
off.
it, just say, "Bitches, get off." Like, we don't take offense to it.
Well, I know. I just
So, Nora, Friday, a plan?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So
later
I'll
on,
be in Doris's stream watching SmackDown with her and the boys. And then I'll come over to your stream and maybe possibly come up there depending on how hyper my boys are after SmackDown. Because it depends on what happens on SmackDown will determine how hyper they get after SmackDown.
it's 3
Yeah.
hours, right?
Supposedly.
Okay.
Oh no, they said that SmackDown what
Do we know? Is this official?
I don't know if it's official because I've heard differing reports that it was going to be 3 hours and that it wasn't going to be 3 hours, and
Okay.
so we will have to see.
I will check the TV guide, and that will determine the stream. If it's 3 hours, it's
All
11
right.
o'clock. If it's 2 hours, it's 10 o'clock, which I kind of like the 2 hour. I kind of like 10 o'clock much better than 11 o'clock. It's my norm, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So I'll be live later on tonight for my normal Tuesday night stream. And Friday I'll be live again for the SmackDown version. Then next Monday we'll do Raw again. We'll talk about whatever. And I think Friday will be every other week depending on your schedule, Doris.
Right. So I'll be working next Friday. So
I mean, I know we kind of said we'll just talk about it all at once, and then I think, well, why not do Fridays as well?
yeah.
You know,
Sounds like a plan.
so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. You guys have a good night. Have a great week. Doris, thanks for
Thank
being
you,
here.
Nora.
Squirrel, thanks for being here. Lisa, thank you for being here as well. You're always welcome up here. Everybody in the chat, you guys have a good night. Wash your hands, drink your soap. You know the deal. Be kind to one another, love one another. If you like wrestling, you're welcome to be here. If you don't like wrestling, you're welcome to be here. But you don't have to say. On that note,
Love you, Nora.
Love you, N.O.R.A. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
all right, gonna do the outro. Thank you, everyone. Much love.